So we actually have some video questions for you that have been sent in. So if we play the first one.
Oh, I recognize her.
Hi, it's Lisa from Washington, D.C. My question is about the set. I'm wondering if it's just my imagination, or has the archives gotten a little bit bigger this season than it has been before? It seems like there are a couple of rooms in there that I don't quite remember seeing before. So I'm wondering if it is my imagination, and if it's not, then if Crane was doing a little bit of reno in the archives. Thanks.
No, the archives have got a lot bigger. We moved to Atlanta and gained a room. I remember going there on the first day of this season, and suddenly there's a room full of bottles and an open fire and leather armchairs. Weren't there before. And I did mention it. And they said, yeah, maybe no one will notice. It's a nice room. That's the main thing. But no, that's well done. You all noticed the thing that they hoped you wouldn't.
And our next question.
Hi Tom, my name is Cindy Jackson. I wanted to ask you a question about Dead Cats. As you know, we are finally able to see it over here in the States as of last week, and it's such a wonderful film, and I know so many of us have watched it multiple times already. I just wanted to know if you could talk a little bit about the making of it. It seems like you guys had a really good time, and also how you feel about your newer fans finally being able to see it. Thanks.
Yeah, that's a film called Dead Cat that I shot years ago. That was maybe about 5 years ago, I think. And an old friend of mine, Stefan Georgiou, directed it and wrote it with and one of the actors in it, Sam Byrne. And it was a real labor of love. It was like a micro budget. And finally it's been released online. And it really, I encourage everyone to watch it, purely because it's so difficult to make a film. I'm very rarely critical of films, purely because someone's made it, someone's done it. Someone had an idea and put it on paper, and someone else said, yeah, let's do it. And it's really tough. We can be critical of big blockbusters with all the time and money in the world, because if they go wrong, well, you had all the time and money in the world. But like, this was made. Steph made Dead Cat, and it's really impressive. And so it centers around 4 lads, and they're my best mates anyway. There's Seb Armesto, Johnny Palmiro, and Sam Byrne, and me. And we were all at drama school together, and knew Steph, and he said, would you please come and be in my film? I'll give you sandwiches. There we are.
And he turned you blonde,
and
didn't he?
And Sophia Dornay, who's the lead, and she was terrific. And there's Seb and Johnny and Sam underneath all that hair. And it's just a really nice film. Actually, when Steph and Sam, and I think partly Seb, wrote their first script together, it was a really brilliant semi-political thriller about eco-terrorism, and it was really amazing. And it was shipped around to various production companies, and it's always read by an intern who's not getting paid not only enough but anything. And all of them came back saying, we really like it, but why don't you write a romantic comedy? And it was that was so depressing. Every single one without fail. Oh, we'd really like a romantic comedy because we don't have enough of them. And so Steph and Sam decided to write this and say, let's write one that is romantic and a comedy, but can't be classed romantic comedy. And came up with Dead Cat, and we shot it over a few weeks, and it turned out to be rather lovely, and is now online.
So fantastic, everyone can go watch that one.
Yeah, and it's been years and years with them doing the festival circuit and distribution. When you get into the murky world of film distribution, it's incredibly difficult. And they've done it. So if anything, just to celebrate the fact that people work their tits off, and now we can all watch it. And I hope you enjoy it.
Fantastic. Well, we've got one last video question for you.
Hi, my name is Kayla. I'm from Philadelphia. My question is, it's kind of negative, I'm sorry, but if Sleepy Hollow were to end today, what would be your ideal ending? Thanks so much.
The ideal ending would be, Ichabod going down in a blaze of glory, on a horse, something to do with fire and lightning, maybe. Something nice and big and dramatic. The season does actually end on a very, very big, dramatic note. And it's not far off horses and fire and lightning and death. So I think if there is no season 4 and we're yet to find out, it's quite a high note to end on. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Wow. Well, hopefully we won't be disappointed, but we also will get a season 4, I hope. So we have to wrap this up now, but 2 quick questions. We are at Comic-Con, so if you were going to cosplay any character, who would you dress up as?
I saw someone, there was a girl over there who was dressed as a very beautiful character from Final Fantasy 13, I think she said. I think I'd probably try that.
Yeah. Transgender, sort of.
Why not? It's a modern... beard, I'll keep the beard. Yeah, of course.
And lastly, the new big movie coming out is Batman vs. Superman.
Oh, yeah.
So if you were to choose a side, who would you choose?
Pick a side.
Batman.
I'd go for Batman. Brains over brawn. And also, again, Batman is the dead cat, I'm plugging that again, of superheroes, in that he worked his tits off to get there. He worked hard. Whereas that, he just came out of a weird egg.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. It's been
Pleasure.
really fun. Everybody give it up for Tom Mison.
Thanks very much.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.